Hello all. Well, I see that YouTube is up to something. Apparently they're scrubbing a lot of alternative messages on YouTube. They're scrubbing them off, taking them off. Many that I watch have been removed, and one has gotten back on, the X22 report. But many of the alternative YouTube sites, the ones that talk about things other than what the corporate media talks about, are being taken off YouTube, saying that they're violating their agreement. So we've just been sitting waiting for them to do whatever they're going to do, and I don't know, this may be the end of YouTube. Have you noticed, at least here in the US, many of the websites, many YouTube sites that you go to just spin and spin and spin, but yet the one with the ads on them come right up. Does that tell you anything? So much for net neutrality, huh? Of course, Google would be the first one to violate it. And so anyway, I'm pretty frustrated with that. If they force us into putting ads on our site, I'll take my site down. I'm not putting ads, corporate ads on my site, just not going to do it. So if all of a sudden you come and the site's gone, you know what happened. You can go to pinkbarrio.com to get updates. That's not owned by Google yet. So let me just do a real quickie here about El Nino. I wanted to go over to the board and show you what's going on. Okay, let's talk about the El Nino. This here is the equator, and the way the El Nino works is that winds that usually travel in this direction turn around and start traveling this direction. And they bring all this boiling hot water that's been sitting there for 5 or 6 years, and it all pushes it over here in front of Peru and down south and also up north. And this whole area can somewhat be a little bit warm during an El Nino. The thing that makes this one so different is this great big huge pocket of very, very warm water. This is extra warm. In fact, it's warmer than any other water anywhere in the Pacific. And this here is also warming up. Of course, that's all new. We have some boiling cold water kind of boiling up this way in a little trough kind of thing. But that's about it. Everything else is pretty warm. It'll cool up in here. So they're still not sure whether we will have a small El Nino, a medium, or even a large. It was predicted to be one of the largest ever, but then it sort of started to slack off and die back, and now it's going back up again. So meteorologists, they are predicting that September will see a large El Nino, will be the peak, and then it will float along and then die back after that. El Nino is exactly what California and the rest of the US needs to get rid of this drought. It's sort of setting up as if we're going to lose this drought. We're having more of a normal summer with the fog and all, not as hot as it was the last couple of years. So, until next time. I'm sorry I don't have a bigger update for you, but it's kind of useless if YouTube's going to take us all down, so I'm just sort of holding off until we find out what's going on. Let me know what's going on in your area. And thank you for all the comments and the ups, the likes, and the new subscriptions and all that. And until next time.